Do you remember the Psijic Order? You know, the mages that show up multiple times during the Mages College questline? The ones that are teleporting all over the place? Yeah, those guys. It always bothered me a little that there has never been a spell in Skyrim that lets you just actually teleport around, when these guys have clearly figured out how to do it. So let's fix that right now, with Psijic Teleport spells. This mod adds 4 new spells to the game that allow for various forms of teleportation. Shocking, I know. Who would have expected that? First off, we have Shadow Step, which simply teleports you behind the target NPC. If you are hidden when casting it, you will also gain invisibility and muffle for 5 seconds. This spell is probably most useful for assassin type characters, as it brings you in range for those stealthy dagger kills. The next 2 spells are very similar. Blink is meant for short distance teleportation and is fairly useful when you're trying to reach a ledge or when you just want to put some distance between you and your enemies. Be aware though, that the magicka cost for this spell will increase if you use it repeatedly. Teleport does basically the same thing as Blink, but at a longer range. Now, this spell is actually really useful for traveling in general, as it allows you to easily scale mountains or circumvent other obstacles in your way. Of course, Blink and Teleport can be a bit game-breaking when it comes to clearing dungeons or getting into areas you're not supposed to get into. But I guess you figured that one out for yourself. And last, but by no means least, we have Omnipresence. Now this is an interesting one. When you cast a spell, you will be brought to a map room, where you can then choose one of several spots to teleport to. To put it into simple terms, it's basically fast traveling, but somewhat more limited. The distance you can travel this way is dependent on your max magicka. This means that the more magicka you acquire, the further you can teleport. The only markers available seem to be major settlements, but you can add the spell's casting location as a custom marker for future teleportation. If you're not a fan of fast traveling, this spell might provide you with a good and somewhat lore-friendly alternative. So, in conclusion, if you have a mage character and want to speed up your travels through Skyrim, you might want to check this mod out for yourself. Also, it's just a lot of fun to teleport all over the place. But that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.